Hi and welcome. This is Review Geek 3000 and you are here for one reason only, and that is to eat, sleep, game, repeat. To watch exclusive content, so please like, share, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and as always on this channel, stay awesome. And yes guys, we are back again in the Contenders Corner, in the commentary box, to bring to you another wrestling review, and this is Tables, Ladders and Chairs. So yes guys, we are back, and we are finally back to bring you another review. And I am sorry that we haven't done a video on here, but we are gonna make sure we bring to you a video every day on this channel. But yes guys, I am currently going through some legal proceedings of my own at the moment currently, and that is from a previous employer who continues to date to think that they can withhold my wages. But little do they know, it is illegal to do that, in fact. Yes guys, enough of that boring stuff. Let's bring to you some review. But anyway guys, another bit of motivation on this channel, and I'm going to cut back to what I was just saying a couple of seconds ago. And that guys is, if you are being pressured at work, if you are being stressed at work, if you're being illegally threatened to be made redundant, and the decision is unfair, and you believe it's an unfair dismissal, or you are being discriminated against, or your previous employer has withheld wages, then take the courage to fight on. Bring the war to them, for you are entitled your wages. You are entitled to have your say. You are entitled to your own right as an employee to take up a complaint, take up a grievance through a tribunal. And here the war will begin, and I will win. I know that. In fact, I don't need no luck, because I am going to get the 3.5 grand that is owed to me. But anyway guys, motivation for today: never give up, carry on fighting, battle on, for the good days will come. And you have to get through some bad days before the good days are there. But once you go through that stress, and you have gone through it all, by never giving up, the good days will come. But anyway guys, let's bring this review under the wraps. But anyway guys, we have Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles and The Miz. Yes, The Miz cashes in this match. But anyway guys, but then we have Sasha Banks versus Camilla. We have Hurt Business versus The New Day. We have Charlotte and Asuka versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. And we have Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton versus The Fiend. But anyway guys, let's get these results on the bag. But anyway guys, Drew McIntyre beats AJ Styles and The Miz. The Miz cashed in on that night, thinking that he is going to win halfway through the match. but it was Drew McIntyre to do the Claymore on The Miz. And he takes back his title, and Drew McIntyre retains the title. But it was sad to see that the Miz cashed in on the wrong time. And this creative here, I think, was a joke to have the Miz cash in. To have Otis lose the Money in the Bank to the Miz, get screwed out of the Money in the Bank to the Miz, and then the Miz loses this cash in, was pathetic. It was a joke. I am a fan of the Miz, but I think this was not good for the Miz at all. I think he did need a push, but there was no point in the Miz losing this, knowing that he had won the Money in the Bank off Otis. The creative direction here was a joke, really. But anyway, we have Sasha Banks, and she beated Camilla. Then we have Hurt Business versus The New Day, and Hurt Business defeats The New Day. We have Charlotte and Asuka versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, and it was Charlotte and Asuka who defeated Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Then we have Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. Now I'm going to say here, this was a fantastic match, and I do not hate Roman Reigns. I'm just very critical of Roman Reigns, of his past work. But this heel change, this new character change, I am watching more of Roman Reigns than I did in the past. And his new stuff that he's brought to the table has me on the edge of my seat. But I thought with this match, it was a great match. It was an absolute great, stunning match. It was back to back. Kevin Owens brought the fight to Roman Reigns, and he never backed out of a fight. He carried on the fight, and he brought it strong to Roman Reigns. And to be honest, the way Kevin Owens brought the fight to Roman Reigns, he deserved to win that match at TLC. But it was Roman Reigns who just did the same old Superman punch and spear and defeats Kevin Owens. I'm just getting kind of fed up of this spear, Superman punch, spear, and then he wins. I don't know about you, but it's not it's not a match that I want to watch. But again, TLC, this was a fantastic match. Brilliant. They brought the fight and they worked it really well. Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns do work together very well, and I do applaud that from Roman Reigns. They looked well together, and they did do a fantastic job bringing nearly a 5-star match to TLC. And then we had Randy Orton versus The Fiend, and it was Randy Orton to defeat The Fiend at TLC. Again, it was another good match. They looked strong together, they worked well together. Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton have worked together in the past and brought a fantastic job to the table. But what I am going to say here, for the Fiend to lose, unless they're doing something clever to work with the Fiend, this result at TLC was unnecessary. It was a joke to have the Fiend lose when the Fiend is all about revenge and hurt. And I saw that, okay, they could have done a job here where the Fiend wins and he gets his revenge of Randy Orton defeating him and burning down Sister Abigail's cabin. That would have worked with me here, having the Fiend win and getting his revenge on Randy Orton. But Randy Orton winning was unnecessary here. And to me, I'm just going to rate it down on that basis, that the fact that the creative drive here was lazy, and they've had the Fiend job again when Randy Orton didn't need this win on the Fiend to better himself as a character, when the Fiend, this victory would have made perfect sense for the Fiend to have win rather than Randy Orton's victory at TLC. But again, fantastic match. The fire effects in the match were fantastic. As always, Bray Wyatt's entrance is phenomenal. And that carried the pay-per-view. Both matches, Randy Orton and both matches, the AJ Styles, Drew McIntyre match, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens match, made the show. I thought the Randy Orton and the Fiend match could have been a lot better. The victory for the Fiend would have made this match a lot better. It would have made more sense for the Fiend to have won. But on that sense, my rating for the Fiend and Randy Orton is very low indeed. The overall show, other people have graded this a B-. I am going to grade this show a sad 3 out of 5. For the fact that the Randy Orton victory made no sense. The Miz losing made no sense when he won the money in the bank off Otis, and then for him to lose his cash in at TLC made no sense for the Miz to have carried the money in the bank at all. And I'm sorry, but this tables, ladders and chairs, it's a bad rating off me in the commentary box on the Contenders Corner. And yes, guys, you enjoy your Christmas, spend it very well. I'm just going to have a few more days, another 7 days break. I'm going to try and get another video out there in the coming week. And yes, guys, you enjoy your Christmas, you enjoy your New Year's. I always do this every year. I always have a silent blip when I'm spending it with the family and the other half. So yes, guys, I'm just going to take a few days to recollect my thoughts as I'm going through some legal proceedings on my own here, and it's kind of stressed me out. But as we do on this channel, we motivate and inspire people. And if you're one of those people who are being bullied at work and you're being discriminated and you've been made redundant illegally, then you can file and press charges through a tribunal. Go through ACAS, go through an employment tribunal. There is some hope. Never give up. Just carry on fighting, guys. And we, together, can defeat these pathetic bullies of managers. We can defeat these evil companies who are badly treating their employees. We together can do that through a tribunal. So yes, guys, it's time to end this silent blip where people don't want them either. They just want to forget about dealing with their employer because they're badly mistreating their staff, their employees. But, you know, I'm a different cat in the fish, and I will name, shame, and fight if an employer wants to treat me badly, wants to withhold my wages, do anything like that, try and discriminate me, try and make me redundant illegally. I will name, shame you, and I will fight on. Yes, guys, this is Review Geek 3000, and let's put a stop to bullying, discrimination at work, in the workplace. Let's end this silent treatment from staff who are being bullied, discriminated, made redundant illegally, being threatened with their job, being threatened by not being paid when they have worked a full wage. And at the end of the day, guys, this is, we're during a pandemic, and an employer doing this is very, very bad indeed. And just, guys, if you're one of those people, just like me, who an employer during this pandemic is refusing to pay you, then go seek advice from ACAS and the tribunal and fight on. Take the courage and fight on. And just like me, we will shout about this, and we will name, shame any employer who is refusing to pay their employees, their staff who have worked hard for them during this pandemic. Anyway, guys, enough of that rant, and have a great Christmas. And again, as always on this channel, stay awesome. And yes, guys, enjoy your Christmas and have a fantastic new year. And if you are one of those people who, just like me, you're dealing with some bad employers, then there is hope. And never give up. Just carry on fighting. Take the courage. Ring up the tribunal and declare your war with them through a tribunal. Don't give your employer nothing to use against you. Just seek advice through a tribunal. And there, we together can end this silent blip of people who just don't want them either. And they just, even though they are owed money, they just forget about it. And they could have done something. They could have done something in the first place, and they would have got their money through ACAS and through a tribunal. But anyway, guys, let's end these. Let's shame these bullies. Let's shame these anarchists. These people who think they are the top dollar when they are just weak. But anyway, guys, enjoy your Christmas and have a good, happy new year. And we'll be back in the next coming days and we will get a video out there. But anyway, guys, this is Review Geek 3000 calling out.